Thank you, Joseph, for the overview. My name is Lawrence. Joseph has said, uh, marketing executive in Cloud. Again, when I say now I'm a prompt engineer. So, so Joseph has just mentioned that AI is here to help us do things faster, the things that we used to do, to take less time to do them, and as much as design is concerned, um, you could spend a lot of time, designing a logo. Again, you have to know how to use the some of the design tools, like the whole of Adobe Suite, probably Canva. But right now, with a just very good prompt, you can have ready to use logo. And logo is one of the most important elements when it comes to branding. It is often the first impressions people get of a business, and it's basically a visual anchor for everything the brand represents. And let's just share my screen to show you how actually you can create a logo in a few minutes. And yeah, um, again, using AI, you have to know how to, or rather, you have to have a prompt. You're not just typing things and you expect it to give back, like to give you what you the best, and your prompt is not the best. So we have this tool. It's called Ndovesha. So you go to ndovesha.com, you land into this page here, and if you have an account, you just log in, or if you don't, you just sign up. And now that I have an account, I'll just log in and I will land into this page here. And here you'll find several prompt generators. There are more than 25. And you just choose the one you want to use. And for today, we'll use this logo prompt generator. So I'll just click here, and here I have it. And I'll just pick a random business. I think I'll take can take a hardware, an SME, like a small business um, in Kenya or at large in Africa. And you can call it build bitrate hardware. Then we have the industry here. Just, you just fill in hardware, construction, supplies, construction, supplies, materials. Then for the tagline, you can use something like strong, strong tools, strong, strong, something like projects. Then for the color preference, you can take black. Again, if you have the hex codes here, you just input the codes here. But for just assuming it's just a normal business here, so probably we've not defined some of these things. So we can have black, then something like a steel blue, and of course you can have white. Then the style, preference here. We can have a modern logo. Then iconology, again, this one you can leave it blank, or you can just give the tool some more context on probably what you want. And for me, I can have something like strong geometric hardware symbol. You can also have hammer. You can also have, yeah, else. So can have a wrench. Uh, then the usage, you can have the digital and print. I think for the concepts, I'll go with, let me have two. Then for the tone, let's have creative and explanatory. Then the logo types, you can have pictorial map and of course letter mark. No, I think we can have combination. And for the technical deliverables, we can have vector first, then I don't want a monochrome, so it works on dark and light backgrounds. Scale, the favicon, clear spaces in terms of the padding and all that. Then we're done with our inputs, and I'll just come here and click on generate the prompt. And you can see here, I have my logo prompt. I'll just copy it, then I'll head over to ChatGPT or any other AI tool that you use to generate images, and I'll paste my prompt here, then click on generate, and let's see, let's give it a few minutes. Yeah, it's generating the logo. Let's give it some time. So you can just imagine how much time it will take for you to come up with such a prompt uh, to generate a logo. Uh, it's almost done. So you can see uh, I have two logos. Of course, it has got some text on the left, but I think the favicon here, it's very much okay. This one is also very much okay. Again, it has tried to put it in, in a different, not just a white background. And I think it's really a good one. Uh, I don't know how you would rate my logo here. You can just have that on the chat. So again, I will just mention, why a logo is very important for your brand. It helps people immediately identify your business. Like you can just imagine, let me just use the Apple logo, when you see the that bitten apple, uh, what comes into your mind is iPhone, the iPads, all those Apple, products. Head over to ndovesha.com. Try the various prompt generators you have there. Also, those who are in the community, I think I've been sharing some of the things that I've been generating, the social media posts, business cards, ads creative, and I'll keep on sharing more. So again, if you're here and you've not joined our community, I'll put the link of the community in the chat, then you can join. And yeah, and any question, I think we'll have that session to answer, or you can just put it on the chat. Take it back to Joseph.
So, thank you, Lawrence, for that. I hope, a logo is it's normally the beginning of creating a brand. Like for a lot of brands we've worked with, is the first thing you ask is a logo, and for some of them, it's not something they even like have in a way that you really think, professional and all that. So you like have to do another one for them. And so with this, I think it's democratizing logo design, and every branch should be able to have a professional logo. Um, so next we'll have Duncan take us through the landing page. But also, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat, and then under them as we proceed. So, Duncan.
Thank you, Joseph, for the introduction and the opportunity. So, as Joseph introduced earlier, Duncan Daniel. I'll be taking you through the prompt generator for creating a landing page. Basically, of course, it's called a landing page, but at the end of the day, it's more of like a website, because that's where your digital presence is on the internet. And again, when we talk about, I mean, websites have been there. I would say many ways of, many technologies, many frameworks of doing them. But of course, with the uh, concept of AI, of course, there are many ways to, things have become easy. For even, very someone who is not too technical to be able to design their own website or a landing page. But again, now it also boils down to how really best you can prompt AI to give you a structured landing page or a structured website. Because how you structure, how you place the different, let's say, sections of your website, it also determines how fast or how best you can convert your visitors who are finding you on the internet. With Ndovesha, with a prompt generator for landing page, it gives you a structured way to actually get a structured, or rather a near ready to use landing page, which you can actually even use assist, so to say. I mean, just adjusting maybe your adjusting maybe just your business details, or just tweaking your brand colors, maybe things like now adding a logo, which again you can include using the same AI. So I'll go straight to the landing page prompt builder. Just log in. Okay, it should be logged in. Okay. Yeah, so let me just log in. Sorry, I think I forgot my password. It's no problem. Okay, let me just go to a new tab to be able to get it. That's how it's. So yeah, just to. Okay, so I'll go to the landing page prompt builder so that we can have a feel of, I mean, again, I think for those who have been in the sessions, we've been going through different types of, I would say, industries, trying to see how our prompts are able to give you prompts which can generate a landing page for any use case. So today I'll go to the landing page prompt builder, and we'll be today we'll create a prompt for a landing page for a beauty product, be a campaign, a product which is being launched, so to say. So the name of the campaign, we can call it, Pure Glow Moisturizer. That's the name of our landing, of our campaign, or rather product. Then the purpose of the campaign would be a product launch, assuming it's a new product coming to the market. The key message you can say your glow starts here. The glow starts here. And then the target audience, of course, beauty. You won't leave women outside. Then, of course, you can have young professionals. Then, of course, students in there. We can have Kenya as the region. Then the marketing angles. We can pick from different angles. For this one, we can have aspirational. Just aspirational. Lifestyle, then value for money, assuming they are competing products in the market already. Conversion goals, of course, product purchases. We want to get as many sales as possible. For the sections, again, you can pick from the sections you want to have on your landing page or website. Anytime the hero section is very important, as always, that one has to be there above the fold. That's the first section any visitor sees when they land on your website. And also definitely have social proof. This is a product which is very consumer oriented. Then of course benefits, you can have CTS, a bit of pricing highlight, and of course FAQs, and I mean the footer again. Footer is where now you place those quick links and contacts and so on. Then tone and style, of course, we can, of course, definitely have, I mean, it's a beauty product, so we can have bold and attention sink grabbing. And then we can also have, make it minimal and clean. Then for the visual design, of course, try to have some colors for it to guide you on how you would place your colors. That's when you want to customize in readiness for maybe launching it. Then bold again, we can also pick the bold reference. And of course, we can have also the luxury feel. Yeah. So we filled all the inputs for the generator. So we can now go to generate the prompt. And here we have it instantly. So I'll copy and head over to ChatGPT. and then I'll paste the code there. I mean, not the code, but the the prompt. Sorry. Then we see what ChatGPT gives us. So basically, you get the output for how you can lay out the website. I mean, on your own, using whatever framework, be it WordPress, be it any framework, any web design framework. And again, it also gives you the of course, now by the layout, it gives also the content. I mean, placeholder content, which is more like, of course, I would say copyrighted, which you just need to adjust accordingly to fit your brand's exact wording or details. Then, of course, what you'll have next is because you also want to have a feel of exactly how will this site appear when it comes to because at the end of the day, you want to the goal of any website is to have it on a web page, on a real, I mean, being able to browse it on a browser. So we'll also be able to get sort of I mean a final like mockup, which is done, of course, by default. You are given the code, so to say, in HTML, which you can again convert to whatever framework you're comfortable with. But again, you can still utilize HTML and go all the way to hosting as is, and you are good to go. Yeah. So we can see it's already giving us the content already. We have the hero section. I see the headline here. Your glow starts here. A very catchy. Punchy headline. Then the sub headline there. Sure, daily, lightweight, all day hydration, and very well crafted sub headline and a CTA. Shop the product now, and again another CTA. See how it works. Of course. Then again, we have the features section, just trying to articulate how the product looks like, which is very ideal when you want to like really position, what do you call it? A product out there, just to be very competitive. You can see a title and of course an accompanying supporting a statement. Social proof again gives you just, a way, of course, to like position how to highlight your testimonials from different previous buyers, which is very important again to make sure that uh, visitors or potential customers can trust your product. Again, it gives you an highlight of how you can really position or place your products pricing on the landing page again. And then down there we have the FAQ section, very important for such a product. Just trying to know exactly how does your product really help them, and any question which is related to your product. Yeah, so there you have it. We also have giving you also a lead capture form again. The footer section is here. Yeah, so you can pick this one. You can pick this text as, the output as is, and you're able to like position it and use it to really design your landing page. I just want to have a feel of it on a browser, and I think the HTML code is almost here. So we'll be able to just copy and I'll paste it on a code editor, and we'll be able to see the final fill. Yeah. So, but basically, what I would say, as we wait for oh, it's almost done actually. So, basically, what this does is just gives you a starting point of just because when you start from a blank canvas, traditionally, like you didn't know even exactly where to even how do you make the page flow, because you have to take the visitor through you are building up them, you're taking them step by step. from the hero section, tell them more about the product, the benefits. From there, now you give them some social proof. Then now you go to pricing. You go maybe to another section, maybe now trying to now answering the questions like the FAQs. Again, of course, now you also need to capture their details. That's why we have the lead form. So, I mean, thinking about it or even prompting ChatGPT for search from scratch, you'll really have to go through a series of back and forth to really get like a final or even a well-structured landing page. So with the prompt builder now, you are able to like get what I would say is like I mean something you would probably do in a maybe in a how do I say? I mean, even take you more than a week trying to even figure out how to position the different sections, how to make the story flow. Now you are able to generate that or even get the starting point in less than I mean, I would say the whole process of from the prompt all the way to getting now this mockup, uh, average less 10 minutes, and then you're able to start watching up and you are ready to go. So I still giving us the code. I'll be able to see, and also you'll be able to see how, I mean, the turnaround and what we are getting, and I'll be able to tell whether I mean it's making the difference we are talking about. So just give it a few more. It is in the FAQ section. We're almost there. Yes, so again, of course, I mean, if I mean, again, if you really also want to be very do say probably you want to get like a very final like theme for your landing page. Again, you can still again just add a note there. Tell ChatGPT to give you like how do you call it? I mean, an exact theme of your site. If you have your specific colors, again, you can still have them and you'll get like almost a very well simulated landing page. So the HTML is ready. I'll copy and paste it in my code editor. Then we'll be able to see it. That one is not visible. Able to see it on the browser. Let me load that. So let's see what we have. Yeah, and this is the page. You're getting to the right, of course, you can tell there should be more like a placeholder for an image. Of course, the images, of course, sometimes they will not give you images because they are expecting that you have your own images specific for the product. But again, you can still get the images through the same AI so that you can place them on the landing page. You can see it gives you a very well. This one you only need to probably specify the exact text, and now maybe things like pricing and the log one will be good to like go. You can see the hero section is very well structured with your hero section. I mean hero statement there, and also now the supporting statement. The CTA is very well popping. And again, we have the rest of I mean, the following section has the social proof again, trying to show how previous buyers what they are saying about your product. Down there again, look at how it has placed the benefits of the product. Again, very well structured and I mean, very catchy, easy to browse for anyone who is passing by. They're able to like follow through and see what your product will do for them. Also gives you a very nice laid out pricing section where you can place different products and now allow visitors to check out. FAQs, again, they are very well structured for you to be able to address frequently asked questions. And then you have your again, small lead for me, even for just signups and newsletter and all that. Then again, you have your footer and with the contact and the quick access. And at the very footer again, now you also have the where you can have your links to the different social media handles for your business. So that's what we're able to generate with a single prompt. And as you can see, from where you see it, you can be able to tell that this is it has done already a lot for you. Yours is just coming in to just be specifying those very specific details about your business. Then you are good to like even host the site and go live. Yeah. So if you have any questions, of course, you can drop them on the chat. Drop them on the chat, and we'll be able to definitely look at them. And again, as I think Lauren said that you can, pop into Ndovesha.com and try out any builder which you are interested in. You get a free 7-day trial to just explore everything and see how it turns around your workflows. Yeah, so I think I'll pause at that point and hand it back to Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. I see the website really glowing. And I think the applications for these are many. Like I know we've done a lot of websites, and the first thing is most clients, like you were talking of people who don't design. It's a business owner. They are really not really web designers. They can have something where they can even show the web designer, this is what I want. You already can brainstorm and get something that you can show, even when you're like, it's not your work. But even for web designers also, it's a good starting point for just seeing what you could align with the client, and then you can exchange ideas. But then again, even for the real development, it helps you just get started with work, and then you can just do the final tweaks here and there, get the website live. I think we need to clap for both Lawrence and Duncan. So finally, I'll be dealing with the presentation. I'll combine how many tools? There should be 3, from generation, ChatGPT. Then we will have Gamma. For us internally, we use Gamma for presentations. So I'll just jump straight to it. It's 41 past. So let me see if I can finish in good time so that we can have a session for a bit of engagement. Share my screen. So I'm already logged into where I generate my prompts. For me, it's become a habit now. I start here anytime, and now I move on to any AI platform that I want to. But for making my work is my prompting is game is update. I have to start here. So where is the presentation? Should be somewhere. So I come here. For today, let's see. Okay, there's a lot of fintechs in Africa. So today, let's build a presentation for a fintech, probably looking for investors' money. I know that's a whole topic on the interwebs. Let's have our fintech. Let's say Ndovesha Pay. Topic is Ndovesha Pay helps Africans in diaspora do remittances back home. basic round. So what's the purpose? A pitch deck, so to say, actually. But you can do sales deck, training, could pick whichever. This case is a pitch deck, so investors, market, who are you pitching? I think investors can come from anywhere. How many slides? We could say we can do them. The done goal is to raise pitch to investors. We can have title, we can have problem statement, solution, market, key features, maybe a case study, tricks, team. Maybe an ask. Style, storytelling, I think for pitching, storytelling is a big one. So it's a creative and formal. Visual preferences, we can say situation, numbers, value for money, national bill. Then we can when we go to ChatGPT. My bank. So it's building on a narrative. To give me a few variations. You can see the copywriting is really good. So the first one is basing it on, it's an emotional story. Okay. Variation 2, take forward infographic style. And see it's picking numbers, very nice. It's mixing everything. Then we have family connection. Which one do we pick? Let's see. I can pick which one. Let's see. I think the first one sounds good. The emotional story driven. So let me just copy my slides. Then I go to Gamma. 10 slides. Okay. Then I go to Gamma. Okay. So I create new here and then I paste my content here. Then I select these options. I like this one. Then I takes me here. So it picks, because the slides are well labeled, it picks them. 10 slides, I think they are really well. And then so here you configure a few things, they generate the contents, the preserve. Contents really works very well. And then you want detailed English, the US one, that's okay. And then you pick your theme here. You can pick any, you can edit your colors later. You first that. So let's just generate with that, and then just there's my button to connect. So just refresh. Setting amount of credits. See, okay, let's take this other option here. Let's see. That one is really it's trying to really on class. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that one I'll upgrade it. But anyway, just to show you, there's one I had created for as I was playing around with it as I was preparing. You can see all my templates here. I mean, they're different. So there was this one that I made for. So you just go next and it just creates for you. But somehow I don't know. I'm on graded version. But it just now generates something like this. So it'll just do all the work, and then it'll just give you. Then when you reach here, you can just edit your. Let's say you can choose whichever colors now you want. You can change the appearance. You can take the image to the back. You know, like you can really just now play around with it, and then you just get your final edited pitch. So that's just about it. So you start with the prompt, ChatGPT, and then Gamma finalizes. Today it seems like I saw what the presentation cast. I just decided to finish my credits presenting. But anyway, I hope you get to now get the whole clear picture of just getting presentations really quickly. So let's see, I think I'll stop there. Then we can handle a few questions. We have a few minutes remaining. That's like, we have like 10 minutes. So questions, and as we wind up. Seeing common attendees here. Dr. Pam, Josephine, Tori, questions? Okay, Josephine, proceed. The floor is yours. You can unmute.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening. Thank you for the presentation. I would like to seek some clarification after creating the landing page. Where do you put it for it to be accessible by customers? Where is it saved?
Okay, done.
Hi, Josephine. So basically, how we've I just answer from what I did presented today. So one like what we got today is a HTML file which you can actually host as is. Of course, with different hosting providers, you're able to like upload site, the file when it's ready, and once your domain name, I hope you understand, I mean, what a domain name is. Once you point your domain name there, now you'll be able to like have that one as your website for your customers. You can share the link for customers to visit the site. Again, you can also, if now you prefer maybe a CMS like WordPress, you can now transfer that design now to WordPress. And the same thing applies. You have to still, I mean, you still have to own like, or purchase a hosting. I mean, have a hosting provider will be able to like now take your site to the internet for visitors to be able to like see. But basically, what I showed was just like a local file from my machine. So that one wasn't hosted anyway. But you just get the file which you can now go and host on any hosting providers or hosting server or platform.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, you're welcome.
So just maybe just to add, hosting actually HTML file is something very straightforward. So if you have like a cPanel, you just on your root, should be root folder done. You pick that file on your local machine that you. So you just copy paste that code. Go to any code editor like let's say Notepad or Notepad++. So you paste the code there, then save the file, give it name, could be index.html. And then you go to cPanel, you take that file, you upload it to cPanel. Then on your folder that now, main folder, that now loads on the main domain. So you pointed your cPanel to the domain. Like it's a bit, it's pretty much direct if you ever done a cPanel hosting. So so you can get really that done very quickly and get our website running. I think for Dan, of course, he's mostly done more of e-commerce oriented, product oriented. If let's say you're in service business, consulting, HR or whatever, or you're in digital marketing, you want to showcase your services. I mean, I would imagine this would be a ready to go website because, for services, you really don't need checkout, just showcasing your services, and you can just add a phone number and people can call you. I mean, like those are websites you can make in a very short time and just upload the HTML file and it's live. Josephine, I hope that helps.
Thank you.
So Codandi, I'm in public service and really would love to do high-level presentations. Does it work or only support businesses? Actually, this would be a very good one to do high-level presentations. Gamma can actually produce that. Codandi, maybe you can get in touch with me. Maybe you can share your contact, or I can just share mine. Can just chat me up and then we can maybe do this off session and I can take you through how to do high level presentations using this formula. But I should do this very well. For me, I've done a lot of presentations with Chief Corporate Business just through this process. Chat me on WhatsApp on that number. I can have a personalized session with you on the same. So any other person with specific needs, we've checked data from people using, like everybody is speaking, even funny, those very niche kind of use cases, because we have a lot of use cases. Some it's marketing briefs, some it's proposals, some it's cover photos for social media. But what we've seen featuring very prominently is the social media posts. We're planning of now doing a full-blown agent for that, which can now, like you can come to our platform and also we connect the APIs so that you can generate directly. The biggest difference we're really trying to make is to handle the logo, because the biggest challenge has been, how do you make AI place the logo properly? I mean, a lot of people want their social media images to be branded with a logo on the top right, top left, or center. So we are working on, that's one of the agents, and that's one of the things we really want to solve, so that you can get your ready to post image. You will not now go to another tool to tweak it further. So of course, so this is really helping us to understand which areas are really popular and other niche ones. So use, and then definitely we're gonna evolve. Violet, yeah, the recording will be shared we upload it on YouTube, and then we share it to the community so that you can have the link. Lawrence, I don't know, has the last one been uploaded? I know Josephine was asking for it, but I know it's somewhere in the pipeline. We uploaded. Lawrence, has it been uploaded or not yet?
It will be there up tomorrow in the morning. I'll share the link on the group. It's scheduled to go live tomorrow in the morning.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so there's just a lot to be released for video. So we're just queuing everything, but all of these sessions will definitely be uploaded. Yeah, so Violet, that will be done. So Kondadi, make sure you reach out, and then we can walk through that. Thank you, everybody. It's top of the hour. I think want to be timekeepers, so I think we're gonna adjourn there. Anybody with any other special requests, that's my direct contact. You can reach me, and then we can discuss further. Again, my offer for people in the community is there. So once you upgrade, I'll check, and then we can add you another month. So there's that offer for people within the community, and those who are working this journey with us. So thank you so much for joining us, taking your time. Yeah, have a great afternoon, evening, depending on your time zone. And see you next Thursday, same time, same place. Thank you so much.